There are tarot decks I dream of owning, but can't. And the ones I want the most, they're out of print fairy decks that still whisper to me from another time, another place. Today, I'm sharing 6 fairy decks I have hungry eyes for. Some of them are pure magic, some are legends only talked about, and some of them have the most amazing artwork. But all of them are pretty much out of circulation. But maybe one day fate will bring them to my altar space. This is a VR response to Rachele over at Amethyst Ascension and her hashtag hungryeyesfortarot, and I can't wait to dig into it with you. There's something magical about out of print tarot decks for me. They aren't just any cards, they're moments frozen in time. They're fading into history, but still pulling on my heartstrings. Some are completely gone from circulation and complete rare gems, so hard to find, but they still feel alive. And every time I see them, my eyes get super hungry for them. These decks will be in no particular order, but I want to start off with Tarot of the Nymphs. I have been looking for this one for a long time. It was published in 2014 by Lo Scarabeo, and it whispers of elemental fairy energy with the nymphs as the central figures in it. The art is sensual and has a soft, watery glow about it. I absolutely love that the suit of mushrooms is how they represent the cups. It's the kind of deck that feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. My second deck is the Spirit of Flowers Tarot. I see this one on Instagram all the time with several people that I follow, and they show it in their daily draws and stuff like that. And it's a very magical deck to me. It feels like extremely magical. And it's got this floral feast for the senses, basically. Flowers and their fairy counterparts are woven together in intuitive ways. Each card kind of feels like you're stepping into a blooming world of fae. The third deck I have is the Tarot of Magical Forest. This deck is published also by Lo Scarabeo. Are you seeing a theme here with Lo Scarabeo? It's also a delightful mixture for me of like whimsy and nature and kind of the absurdity of fae. It uses forest animals and magical creatures to represent the tarot. Imagine a rabbit that's the Page of Pentacles and a frog for the wands. It's an enchanting deck that seems like it's full of a lot of surprises and it has a lot of playfulness and fey wonder in it. The fourth deck I have, Messages of the Wee Folk. It's an oracle. It's a 33 card deck published in 2009. It's very intimate. It feels very hand-drawn. And each card, it's like it's meant to be pulled like on a whim, giving messages directly from the fae. I've heard that the connection to nature spirits is really strong with this deck, like when you read about it in the forums and stuff like that. Plus, I'm very interested in the book because it has fairy lore in it. The fifth deck I have is the Woodland Wisdom Oracle. It's published in 2011. It's 29 cards full of like earthy energy, fae, elemental spirit beings. The imagery is very woodland creature, deeply connected to nature, and gives off a grounded, earthy fae vibe that's perfect for working with the natural world. It's just simplicity, and that speaks to me. The sixth one, which is last but not least, is the Brian Froude's and Wendy Froude's The Heart of Fairy Oracle. This one is pure fairy magic because all of Froude's work is pure fairy magic. And it's very bold, vibrant. It has a lot of like both quirky and serious, silly and serious going on. It feels like an active conversation with the fae, just like the other oracle deck that they have does. One minute they're laughing with you, the next they're teaching you something about yourself. So why am I so drawn to these out-of-print fairy decks? It's because I feel an invitation of magic to them, right? I am being called to reconnect to something old, something that lives within the trees, in the streams, and in the wild magic that's just spread throughout the corners of our world. These decks are more than just cards. They are messages and waiting to unlock something brilliant, something magical for me. What about you? Is there anything you have hungry eyes for? Thank you all so much for being here with me and watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I hope you guys have a very great day.